ever created.
It's pretty good.
Discover the joy today. So, this is not just a toothpick. I'm holding one in my hand at the moment. It's double-sided.
Instrument.
Well, the one side is like a spear, right? And the other side is like an antenna of sorts. It's got bristles on the one side.
Good, cleans your teeth better.
It's not just a toothpick, to be said. It's an instrument of sorts.
It is an instrument, and it looks like the shaft of it.
We can build a hookah from this.
Right? Might take a while.
Might take a while.
Huh.
The shaft of it looks like a handcrafted piece of artwork. Well, I'm sure it's not handcrafted, but it looks really good.
Well, you know, when you're talking about the best toothpick ever created...
Exactly.
Shall
and it just sits in your mouth perfectly.
Shall we go ahead and listen to Erez?
So let's get Erez on the line.
Yeah.
We've currently got Erez on the line from New Horizons, who strangely enough is a toothpick distributor. Is that correct, Erez?
That's right.
But it's not just a normal toothpick, from what I understand.
No, it's basically a toothpick that promotes dental health. It's a very easy product to use. It's cheap, so people can use it all the time. And we find that people use it for all sorts of different applications. Probably the strangest one I think that I've ever had was I had a manufacturer from South Australia call us once and order a few cartons of these things, and I said, what do you use it for? And he says, well, we make earplugs for people, for shooters, and we use your toothpicks because of the brush that's on one side to help mold these earplugs. So that's probably the strangest application. But,
so you do have people putting your toothpicks in their ears?
Well, no.
Not recommended.
It's not recommended. I suppose you could do that if you've got quite hardy eardrums.
Yeah.
You might do that, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a joke for us yesterday. I'm not, as far as I understand, you didn't actually hear the show. A friend of yours mentioned that that we were talking about it.
Yeah,
really,
one of my cousins heard it.
Okay,
and
yeah.
He sent me a text, and then I contacted you. His name is Paul. He'll probably love me to mention his name. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Erez.
So really, what happened in the show was we were looking for various sponsors, and I think it was myself mentioned off the cuff. You know, if I did have a toothpick business, could I phone up and donate some toothpicks? And everyone had a good laugh, and then when you called a little bit later on during the day, everyone here was on the floor. They couldn't believe that somebody who actually distributed toothpicks gave us a call. So when people meet you, you know, like, and they say, hi, how are you going? What do? You say, you know, I distribute toothpicks?
Yes, it seems to be a constant source of amusement for many people.
I can imagine.
You can imagine, yeah. When we started with the product, family members, friends gave looks of horror when they found out, we're going to get into selling toothpicks. And most people don't really understand how you can make money out of something that's so cheap, but...
Thank you for the Erez. It was very interesting.
Very interesting phone
Maybe
call.
we should ask...
So hang on. I'm feeling hopeful. Now, we've got the toothpicks. Does anyone have a Bugatti Veyron that they'd like to sponsor our show with?
Well,
Let's ask people, exactly.
well, first of all, we have to mention Erez's website, which is www.thepick.com.au. So the pick, as in THEPICK.com.au. If you want to get your hands on the best toothpick ever created, and if you would like to discover the joy today, check it out.
Good. All right, guys, give us a shout, 9078-0108, if you have something to give us, to give to the community.
Or if you want toothpicks.
Exactly.